There's always more happening beneath the surface. The things we don't say, the weight we don't name. This is where the shift begins, where the truth gets a place to breathe. This is Unpacked. Relationships shape us, sometimes in ways we don't notice until much later. This episode is about the things we hold: expectations, misunderstandings, unspoken truths, and the parts of ourselves we protect. These are the stories behind the connections. What's something you wish people understood about you?
That I never think that I'm better than anyone. My confidence in the past has always come off as arrogance to people who have their own personal insecurities and like to project on other people. My confidence has nothing to do with anyone else. It's personal, it's private, it's about myself. And I wish people would have understood that about me. Yeah, I'm a loving, kind, and understanding person. But if I don't root for me, no one else will. And I've had to dim my light in the past to make people feel comfortable. And that's not fair to me. I'm no longer doing that. So if you take me as someone that you can't put in a box or control or use to make yourself feel better about yourself, that's something personal that I have. It's none of my business. I wish people just understood that about me.
Nothing. I used to feel like I was so misunderstood, and it used to bother me, and I used to feel so lonely. But actually now I kind of dig the fact that I'm an anomaly. I dig the fact that people don't understand me, because for one, that means that they can only get as close as I allow them to get. It means that I'm not like everybody else, and it's a comfort in that, in knowing that I get to be myself, and I don't care what anybody else thinks about it or how they feel about it. So yeah, it's not really much that I wish people understood. The people that love me understand me to a comfortable place. As much as I want to be understood, they understand me, and I don't need anybody outside of the people that I love to understand me. Everybody else can think I'm a fucking enigma for the rest of my life, for all I care.
I wish people understood that I'm just a girl. I'm new here like everybody else. I mean, I wish people understand that I'm shy until I'm not. I wish people understood that my free self is not a bad thing. I wish people knew that my free self is not a bad thing. I'm very loyal. I'm very loving. I'm very nurturing. I just want to be treated how I treat people.
What lessons did you learn through relationships this year?
People are here for reasons and seasons, man. Nobody owes you either of those things. People change their mind. People come and go. I've learned that it's important to be present in relationships while you have them, because even if deaths do you apart in friendships or relationships, that's not considering health. You never know what could happen. So just being more present in my relationships is very important. I've had some regrets in the past, looking back on relationships, wishing that I showed up more or differently. And those are just valuable lessons, hard lessons that I had to learn. So now in my relationships, I try to be as present as I possibly can and show up for people every time the way that I'd want them to show up for me.
Through my friendships, I have learned safety. I have learned that it is okay to let people in. It's okay to let people, or people that you trust, know that you're not always okay. It's, I don't have to be Superwoman all the time. Sometimes it's okay to just be like, bro, I am down today. When you can trust that person. In relationships, I have learned you do not have to be one with your partner. Y'all are allowed to be two different people and still love each other very, very much, but be individuals. You don't have to merge and become one like everybody expects relationships to be. I don't think that's healthy. I think that's codependence, and I want to be loved deeply by my partner, but also allow them to be themselves and allow me to experience life as myself.
I learned that people are going to do exactly what they want to do, and you have no control over that. And you just have to let them be. And you cannot give more of you than what you're getting from someone else. It's not balanced there. And I learned that just, let people be themselves. If they ain't for you, they not for you. That romantic relationships and friendships, people gonna do exactly what they want.
What are you healing or unlearning?
Childhood trauma. Just everything that happened in my adolescent years, and I have to unlearn everything negative that made me think the way that I think, move the way that I move, and I had to reparent myself, and I'm still in the process of doing that. Just reparenting myself and letting myself know that I am enough, and I am okay. It's nothing. There's not an issue with me. With the whole lesbian thing, that was an issue growing up, and it caused me to believe that there was something wrong with me, and I went about life thinking that I deserved things that I did not, whether it be the way people treat me or the way I show up. So that's just a main thing that I'm unlearning. At my big age, I'm still currently unlearning this stuff. So yeah, huge thing.
I'm unlearning the last remnants of negative talk to myself or negative thoughts. I'm trying to actively be more positive, and I'm trying to unlearn the idea that I always have to be in the future. I always have to be on go. I'm learning to rest more, and I'm learning to be more present, because I realize that, even in the moments that I'm not happy or I don't like, these are moments I'm not going to be able to get back. One day I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be old as fuck, and my daughter's going to be an adult, and I'm going to be like, damn, I wish I had cherished those moments when she was little or when I was younger more. So yeah, and I'm also always constantly healing my inner child, because it was so much damage done in my childhood, and I'm just fighting to let her know that she is finally safe and loved and provided for.
I am currently unlearning people pleasing. I like people to feel good. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all people want, and people pleasing, they ain't really get me nowhere. But I think that's the part of my nurturing side, that I just want to make sure everybody good, but nobody really makes sure I'm good. So I'm unlearning that.
Relationships don't just show us who others are. They reveal who we've been becoming in response. What we hold can protect us, but it can also weigh us down. If something in this episode stirred recognition, sit with it. You don't have to resolve it today. Awareness is enough. This has been Unpacked. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for episode 5.